Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. Good morning. I'm trying to fix my light and not drop it on the floor. Oh, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. We talked the whole night through. Good morning. Good morning to you and you and you and you. Good morning por la morning. Yes, I'm putting lotion on my hands because um, I'm gonna tell you a secret. I usually go to the bathroom before I come sit with you here for 30 minutes, and obviously I wash my hands because you're supposed to wash your hands when you go to the bathroom. And then every time, by the minute I'm sitting here and start talking to you, my hands are so dry, because it's so cold here in Chicago and the heaters are open, the roof, and that's why I'm always leathering my hands with some lotion. Good morning, Ravens 8, RAVNSTRM 08. Ravenstream, I'm guessing. And welcome to everyone and anyone who is joining us through Facebook. Blue Witch presents Coffee Break with Laura González. That's me. Um, Welcome, Swinging Songbird. The names, the creativity with people. It's just amazing how many names. And of course, I'm proud of my name, Magia Cerati. Did you know that comes from a song? My favorite artist in the whole wide world's name is Gustavo Cerati. Gustavo Cerati, an Argentinian singer who passed away in 2014, 2015, I can't remember anymore. And one of his last songs was called Magia, which is magic. And that's where my name came from, Magia Cerati. Anyway, today we're doing tarot for the week. Let us breathe together. May the divine let us see what we need to see, and may that information be used for the greater good. So be it. Let's see what our first card for today is. It is the Six of Jars. The Six of Jars. Oh, I forgot to tell you which tarots we're using today. I'm sorry. We're using the B Tarot, obviously. We're using the Unbridled Spirit Tarot. We're using the Pride Tarot, the Rider-Waite Smith, and the, what is it called? Where's the box? Oh, the Shadowland Tarot. Those are the tarots that we're using today. Six of Jars. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here it is. The Six of Jars. That's our first card for today. It came up right. It came right side up. It came up right side up, I guess. And the message is, the future is unknown. The past has gone. What truly matters is what you do with your time right now. When we romanticize the past, we create a present in which we cannot be fully present. Instead, find ways in which you can infuse the present with kindness and generosity to yourself and to others. Whew, this card is just giving me such a direct message. Thank you, Divine. The future is known, the past has gone. Pardon me, let me start again. The future is unknown, the past has gone. What truly matters is what you do with your time right now. When we romanticize the past, we create a present in which we cannot be fully present. Instead, instead, find ways in which you can infuse the present with kindness and generosity to yourself and to others. What a beautiful message. Yes, sometimes we tend to live in the past and to be preoccupied about things that are not under our control. And we cannot be doing that. Not in this day and age. I'm like, it's not fitting back in the box. Well, that's because it's the wrong box. I was putting the V Tarot on the box of the Unbridled Spirit Tarot. Yep. Hello, Aaron Schindel Acupuncture. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So that was a V Tarot for us. You go back over there. And let's see what the Pride Tarot message is here for us today. We had our first embodying the Teteo last night. And I'm not going to lie, it was good. I had an emergency, a family emergency happening right after the recording part of the class. Boy, was that fun and chaotic. And those who are just going to watch the recording, you're not going to know, but right after I finished watching right after I finished the recording part, there was an emergency happening here in my apartment building, and it was a little chaotic. And I had to go out and see what was happening, and the people in the class were like, "Wait, what?" It was just that was not a class; that was a gathering. It was it was interesting, but we're here. Everybody's okay, but it was fun. Anyway, the gathering was very constructive. It was amazing to talk about Coelicue and Quetzalcoatl and to share with the people, and then to hear people sharing about their lives and their experiences. And I'm not breaking the confidentiality. I'm just telling you, whoever is okay right now, if you are okay, you're not okay. Whoever is happy with the state of the planet. Okay, let's see what the Pride Tarot has for us today. I think I have it. Yeah, it was this card, I think. Is the Nine of Pentacles and is reversed. The Nine of Pentacles, but she's come reversed for us. And the Nine of Pentacles is a card that talks about opulence and, fame and fortune and feeling very, very much a sense of security, supported by community and riches and opulence and beauty and exuberance, etc. And when the card reverses, is telling us that we are either going to have financial setback, which I think we all are having since 2025, but it's also about our sense of security. And I'm not talking about the physical security outside of you, but it's a sense of insecurity inside of us. We're having like imposter syndrome, doubting ourselves, feeling that we're not worthy of certain things, etc. And I will say, like every other emotion that comes into your life, it's a guest that comes and tells you whatever they want to tell you. There's some information there. So take on the information, allow the guest to sit for a cup of tea or coffee or water, and then eventually you tell that guest to go away. Because a lot of the times, these emotions, particularly of unworthiness, imposter syndrome, and or insecurity, are emotions that are coming from lies, or from our insecurities or paranoia or us assuming things that aren't real. So these are times in which we remind ourselves to see facts and not feelings. We're going to feel our feelings, but we're going to focus on the facts. And the facts are, again, everything is all topsy-turvy. I don't think anybody's doing A-okay because the world is not A-okay. But you know what's A-okay? By the way, before I move any further, Mexico, I'm with you. And I hope everybody in Mexico, I hope everybody in Mexico are safe. Over 70 people died yesterday. And I have to say it, and if you're going to unfollow me, and if you're going to be mad at me, and if you're going to think I'm the worst human on the planet, I'm okay with that. Yes, the cartels are a Mexican problem, but the business stays booming because the clients are in the United States. And the violence has escalated because the guns come from the United States to Mexico. That's the bottom line. Is sponsored by the United States, and the guns are sold from the United States to the cartels. So, yeah, when you're poor and you're trying to make ends meet, you're going to do whatever it takes to bring money to the table. And the majority of the people that are part of the cartels and all these violent groups is because the economy in Mexico has been disrupted. Guess by whom? So if you need to unfriend me, unfollow me, block me, I understand. I usually speak hard truths, but that's part of my activism. I haven't seen yet anybody saying thoughts and prayers for Mexico. We're all Mexico. Mexico, we're with you. We don't receive that kind of grace. But I am, obviously, with my country and my people. Yeah, I'm Mexican. Mexican from Mexico. And I'm an immigrant. I'm one of those. All right. Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot. What do you have for us today? The 4 coins and its reverse. Once again, we have a message of coins reverse, which could be signifying, again, a financial setback, a sense of insecurity, a feeling of losing, especially losing something that we have worked for real hard and that suddenly is lost. Sometimes all these pentacles reverse could be talking about a physical health setback. I'm not a doctor. I don't prescribe. I'm just saying sometimes pentacles reverse could also be talking about our physical health. So if you've been feeling sick, if you've been having the flu or a cold or COVID or something, you know, could it be anything more serious? It could always be something more serious. So if you're not feeling well and if you have the ability to be checked on, because now we have 2 pentacles reverse. I'm not happy about that. But it could also be the state of the world and the state of our finances, the collective finance. Of course, if you're not part of the 1%, you're part of the 99%. And the 99% is not doing okay financially. Everybody's holding on to their money. And I don't blame you, you know, with the situation, with everything that's going on. People are holding on to their money. That's why I'm always proud and happy when I'm able to give and to share some things for free, like this video blog that happens Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, where I'm not charging people for the readings. You come here and you get your tarot reading, and it's for free. On Mondays, we do tarot. On Fridays, we do tarot. On Wednesdays, we do oracles. And speaking of free stuff, I'm very happy to share with you that I'll be doing a free event on Thursday. The summit itself begins on Wednesday. My participation on the summit will be on Thursday. Both my free class and my participation on the panel are going to be on Wednesday. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go to bluewitch.org, go on the calendar, find Thursday, Wealth and Witchery, where I'm going to be teaching elemental alchemy from scarcity to abundance. Coincidentally, that's the class that I'm teaching. And you can access that class for free, and another, I think, is 20 classes for a certain amount of time. And then if you want to buy a ticket to have access to the recordings for a longer time, you can buy it through that link. We all get a little percentage of whatever tickets are sold, right? But you have to do it from my link. So please go to bluewitch.org, go to the calendar, find the class, sign up for free, and if you want to pay for an extended amount of time for the videos, I think it's $45. I'm not sure. But it's like 15 or 20 classes that you could access. And we're also going to have a live panel on Thursday. So I'm going to be part of that panel. Hello, Biol 5788. Welcome to the coffee break. Let's see what the Shadowland Tarot has for us today. Hey, these cards are so thick. Is the Seeker. I love these drawings. These are the drawings of the one and only Monica Bodersky. And this is the Seeker. This will be the Fool. This will be the equivalent of the card of the Fool. And what is telling us here is to take a leap of faith, to move forward, to find new opportunities, to more than anything follow our instinct, right? Plant the seed, follow your instinct, jump into things, and don't be afraid. You know, it looks as it is a Monday and it's the last week of the month. We are already at the end of February. How is it? Well, I mean, January was like 20 years long, and now February was like 2 days long. So we have the Seeker at the beginning of the week telling us it's a good time to take a leap of faith and to follow our instinct and to move into things and not be afraid. Maybe all those pentacles reverse are talking about investment. There is a possibility of investing on something, right? When pentacles come reverse, it could also be an indication of maybe it's time to buy or to invest. This is how I mark my boxes. Is the name of the author and then the name of the tarot deck. Bodersky Monica from Toronto, Canada. Wonderful human and a great artist. I wish I had that talent, you know, of drawing my own deck and writing the book. My talent is speaking. You know. Speaking of speaking, Lunatic Mondays on March, we're going to have the one and only Byron Ballard. She's going to be talking about her book, Feral Church. And yeah, it's going to be a replay. She came to the show last year when the book came out. And I figure let's give it a boost and have that replay again. The one and only Byron Ballard. If you don't know who Byron Ballard is, let's fix that. Join us on the podcast. You know, it will be on the website shortly. I think today. I think I'm going to put it on the website right now. Why not? I will try. Yeah, I'll do my best. All right, folks. Last card for today. Last card for today, which is the Unbridled Spirit Tarot. And we have the Ten of Swords reversed. The Ten of Swords reversed. Me thinks that's a good card when it comes to swords to have the Ten of Swords reversed. I always think that's a good card to have. I swear to you, my eyes sometimes. 8, 9, 10. Okay, here it is. That's the image. This is the Ten of Swords. We have it reversed. So it's a short message. The card is reversed. Don't forget, I know it looks kind of weird when I turn it around, but that's how the card came. You have learned some difficult lessons and can begin your road to recovery when the spirit of the Ten of Swords reverse is with you. Shaken, bruised, and battered, you know the worst is over. Allow yourself to become stronger for all you have endured. I feel that that's where we are collectively. And with the seeker earlier, it kind of continues the same message. You have learned some difficult lessons and can begin your road to recovery. When the spirit of the Ten of Swords reverse is with you. Let me read again. You have learned some difficult lessons and can begin your road to recovery when the spirit of the Ten of Swords reverse is with you. Shaken, bruised, and battered, you know the worst is over. Allow yourself to become stronger for all you have endured. And that's it. That's the messages for today. Those are the messages for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Everybody was so quiet on the chat today, but that's okay. It's Monday. Nobody wants to do nothing. And that's me too. I'm just gonna go sit down and do nothing for the rest of the day. That's not true. I have class at 8 o'clock, so I'll be taking my class. But thank you all for watching and joining me. My name is Laura González, and until we meet again, never forget that you are loved. And Mexico, te amo. You got this, Mexico. Bye-bye.